Bad call. He loves his...
You want me to put the hammer down?
Top 12 powerful weapons in MCU and DCEU. Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. What would a hero or anti be without their trademark weapon? Since time immemorial, weapons are the most critical tool to win any battle. Yes, the brain is the strongest, but on a battlefield, you need brawn and a physical weapon as well besides the brain. And with superheroes and villains, the strongest and most powerful in the universe, can their weapons be far behind? Can you imagine Thor without his hammer? Or can you imagine Captain America without his shield? Or can you imagine the legendary Ghost Rider without his Hellfire chain? Well, even we can't. Interestingly, some of these weapons are powered by ancient magic. Some are created through scientific ingenuity, and others still are immensely powerful because the universe made them that way. So in today's video, we bring you the top 12 powerful weapons in MCU and DCEU. Number 12. Warworld. Warworld was a mobile weaponized satellite created by a warlike race called the Warzoons. Bigger and sturdier than a dwarf star, or you can say it looked like a giant celestial satellite, equipped with weapons able to obliterate planets easily, it was meant to be their ultimate weapon to carve a path of destruction through the universe. The Warworld killed the entire race without firing a single shot and appears in DC Justice League movies. It then fell into the hands of the alien tyrant Mongol, who discovered the full potential of the space station. Its main cannons can destroy entire planets, and even Superman needed assistance in disabling it. Number 11. Mother Boxes. Mother Boxes are brick-sized living computers that can integrate with other computers, non-electronic machinery, and even organic matter to instill a variety of powers in its host. Let us look at some standard powers that they grant, like boom tube generation, a spectrum of sonic abilities, flight, telepathy, technokinesis, and advanced energy manipulation. Mother Boxes can even manipulate the life force energy in their host to keep them alive. Each Mother Box shares a mystical rapport with nature. They provide their owner with unconditional love and self-destruct when their owner dies. Mother Boxes have sacrificed themselves for causes they have believed in and are greatly respected by the people of New Genesis. Number 10. Power Rings. Power Rings are said to be the often most powerful weapons in the DC universe. For all those who have seen the Green Lantern movies, the colored lantern power rings are bifurcated into a range of emotions, each relating to a different color. The wearer of the rings is bestowed with the powers of flight, augmented strength and speed, ability to survive in space, and the limitless potential of hard light constructs. There are certain colors of rings as well that have additional effects. For instance, red lantern rings let their users emit plasma. Indigo lanterns can force empathy and heal. Star sapphires can teleport to their true loves. Orange lanterns can manifest the souls of the people they kill. Black lantern rings can reanimate corpses. And white lantern rings can emulate all the other colors' abilities. Wow! Number 9. The Mobius Chair. The Mobius Chair is a time-space or dimensional vehicle operated by the new god Metron. It allows him to travel and observe the universe. Metron used the chair to travel through time, space, and other dimensions at will. The Mobius Chair was equipped with tractor beams powerful enough to pull a planet from its orbit. The chair is an encyclopedia in itself and has all the necessary knowledge of the new gods, meaning that anyone sitting in it has knowledge about everything, including future events. And surprise, it also knows the real identity of the Joker. It can create unbreakable and super tangible force fields, and even control Mother Boxes. Number 8. The Anti-Life Equation. Darkseid is the tyrannical ruler of the planet Apocalypse, whose ultimate target is to enslave the universe by extinguishing all hope and free will in sentient beings. Anti-Life Equation is a formula for total control over the minds of sentient beings. For this reason, he sends his forces to Earth, as he believes part of the equation exists in the subconsciousness of humanity. He is in a way a match for Thanos in the MCU world. The anti-life equation was first completed by Darkseid, who used it to completely control anyone who heard it. He also discovered its other benefits like reality-altering effects, granting him immortality, the ability to resurrect the dead, and even control the antimatter universe. We have seen the 5 most powerful DC weapons. Now let us move on to some most powerful weapons of the MCU.
For the ultimate weapon. The anti-life equation. The key to controlling all life and all will throughout the multiverse.
Number 7. Hellfire Chain. When it comes to the Ghost Rider, can anything be ordinary? Of course not. The Hellfire Chain, as the name denotes, is simply a chain that is on fire. Literally. But it has amazing abilities, like it's often used as a whip, which can beat opponents at the same rate at which it burns them. It's useful to capture enemies that are far away, and this chain can also create an interdimensional portal when it was swung around in a circle. Before becoming the Ghost Rider's signature weapon, it was owned by Hellfire himself. Number 6. Hadron Enforcer. The Hadron Enforcer is a weapon that can fire a bullet that contains hadron particles, which explode on the impact of the target. It's a lethal weapon designed by the genetically enhanced Rocket Raccoon, whose best kills are crafting improvised weapons. The weapon was first seen in the Guardians of the Galaxy and was used against Ronan the Accuser. However, he got saved as he had the Power Stone. Number 5. Mjolnir. Now is the time to introduce the weapon that you have all been waiting for. The mighty magical hammer of Thor called Mjolnir. The hammer was made from a special metal from the heart of a dying star. And before Hela destroyed it, it was the most powerful weapon in the universe. Thor could use it to fly and could even throw the hammer at opponents, controlling its speed and path. Interestingly, it could be picked up only by those who are worthy of it, like him and Captain America in the Endgame, much to the annoyance of Thor. Number 4. Stormbreaker. The entire MCU fandom gasped in horror when the ruthless Hela effortlessly crumbled Mjolnir. Thankfully, Thor later discovered that he could use his lightning powers without his hammer also. He also received a new weapon in Avengers Infinity War, a weapon far stronger than his hammer, the Stormbreaker. It was crafted by Thor, Groot, Rocket and Eitri in the movie. It could teleport Thor and his friends to other planets, as well as protect Thor from a blast from the Infinity Gauntlet. Incidentally, this weapon was also one of the few which were able to severely injure the invincible Thanos. Number 3. The Tesseract. The Tesseract is a cube that contains an infinity stone known as the Space Stone, representing the fabric of space. If used correctly, the Tesseract can open gateways to any part of the universe and provide interdimensional travel. The Tesseract concealed the true identity of the Space Stone until it was crushed by Thanos. Though it's the most powerful of all Infinity Stones, it became even more powerful when it was combined with the other Infinity Stones. Several characters were seen using it, like Red Skull, who was teleported and trapped on the planet Vormir. Loki also opened a portal using it, allowing hundreds of Chitauri soldiers to invade New York in the Avengers. Number 2. Chitauri Scepter. The scepter had a long golden handle and a black fitting which held a blue gem, the Mind Stone, encircled with silver blades. It allowed its owner to open rifts through dimensions with a Tesseract as a gate key, fire destructive blue energy blasts, and take control of people's minds. Subjects are placed under the control of the scepter by placing the scepter on the chest for a moment, at which time their eyes momentarily turn black, then change to a blue color similar to that of the Tesseract itself with no visible pupils. The Mind Stone was eventually implanted in Vision's forehead, but was later ripped out by Thanos. Number 1. The Infinity Gauntlet. Aha! The Mad Titan Thanos and his intense fascination with the Infinity Stones. Well, it had to be number 1 on our list. Each of the 6 Infinity Stones has its own unique power, but bring them together and an immense power would unleash. A power that can bring balance to the universe. Unfortunately, Thanos succeeded in his mission by the end of Infinity War, and off went half of our strongest superheroes in the universe with a snap of his fingers. Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, the Scarlet Witch, Star-Lord, Groot, Falcon, Black Panther, and many more. The Infinity Gauntlet allowed Thanos to do this by channeling all of the stone's power and even use them at the same time if he wished. In a way, with Infinity Stones in his hand, he could do anything he wanted. Literally anything. There are tons and tons of other weapons as well, but here, we included the best ones and the most popular ones amongst the MCU and DCEU fandom. So which weapon did you find the best? And which one would you like to take on if you were a superhero? Do let us know in the comments section. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing video from us.